Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Minnesota, the season well underway and they've been solid in third right now. And, of course, the Spurs. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And I think for Minnesota, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Connect out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Barnes. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Davis in at the power forward. And for Minnesota, Morant is out there with Thompson. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And nearing the midway point, and Doris, we're always seeing some shifts in the landscape of competition.
That, to me, Kevin, is what makes things both interesting and exciting. There's an intrigue to, are some of the young players in the league pushing the established stars? How deeply into the careers of the great players are we? And are we looking at the end of what has been an extraordinary run of talent? It's always incredible to watch.
And when the three ball is falling for Morant, the defense is in trouble.
Sexton finds Barnes. Back to Sexton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
The first one falls. ADB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of youthful energy, and he will not back down. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Thompson outside. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Outside, Davis. Morant against Sexton. To the paint, here's Poeltl. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Morant against Barnes. Back to Morant. And Barnes sends it back.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
Here's Connect. He's covered by Thompson. Poeltl with a screen on Barnes. And the dunk by Poeltl.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Barnes against Morant. Johnson outside. Pass to Adebayo. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Adebayo with a screen for Morant. Way on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And here's Barnes for three. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Poeltl with the ball. Morant comes with the double team. Sexton for three. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Thompson. Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
Now, here's Sexton. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. And they double up Davis. Barnes passes to Davis. Over Johnson. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And this team wants Davis looking to score and putting pressure on the defense.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. And he's in the top 5 in the league in steals. Those hands are like meat hooks. Not much gets by him.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking 2nd in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. Now, here's Johnson. Really played well against Houston in his last outing.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Adebayo with the ball. Gwinnett picks him up. Here's Barnes. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Barnes. Minnesota with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
They needed a few extra minutes to get the W in that game, but they got it just the same.
You know, this was about their perseverance and their conditioning. To me, that was the difference in overtime.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Sexton on the wing. Davis with a screen on Morant. Shot clock at 6. Sexton for 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Timberwolves trail by 6. Morant left side. Johnson outside. Pass to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Poked loose. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. Number 5, the Spurs.
You know, they're pressuring the ball more, challenging every single shot. Their defense has been playing at a really high level.
Morant against Barnes. And stolen by Barnes. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. Outside for Davis. San Antonio again missing. And so Morant will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point game. Adebayo passes to Morant. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. They could use a bucket. And Pirtle pulls it down. Davis finds Sexton. Barnes with it. Pass to Davis. Over Adebayo. And Davis can't get it to go.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Sexton on the wing. Guarded by Morant. And Adebayo sends it back.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
Pass to Pirtle. Johnson over to help. Pirtle dishes to Barnes. Spurs passing it around. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Timberwolves trail by 6. Morant right side. Shoots over Connect. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Now here's Morant. Following the miss by Anthony Davis.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A different look now for San Antonio. Isaac's checked in for Purdy, and Curry subbed in for Connect. Isaac outside. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And Davis throws it down.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Thompson finds Barnes. Johnson with it. Isaac picks him up. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
That's good from Morant.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Pass to Davis. Here's Barnes. Does not score again. That's his fourth miss against one make. Ivy passes to Richards. To the paint. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. And Barnes gets double teamed. Morant with a wide-open look. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Morant's got 11 points.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his ability.
Here's Davis. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Richards. And here's Morant. Down low. Here's Barnes. Misses the baby hook.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Now, here's Sexton. 23 points his last outing. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, the team has got to be thrilled to see Colin Sexton work the pick-and-roll game and find the open teammate.
To Williamson. Morant against Barnes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
First free throw is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Then for the Spurs, Pirtle, he's checked in for Davis. Connect comes in for Barnes. And Trey Jones subbed in for Colin Sexton. Now, here's Isaac. Still yet to score. Jones against Morant. Jones kicks to Isaac. Trains the three-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And connects, slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now, here's Ivy. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Oh, so good in catch and shoot. Cam Johnson has sweet mechanics.
And the Spurs with possession following the 3 by Minnesota. Pirtle dishes to Jones. Pass to Isaac. There's the triple. Rebound, Minnesota. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Floats it up there for Morant. It's stolen by Jones. And now Isaac running the floor all by himself.
Boy, at his size, does Jonathan Isaac move so well? The long strides in transition, wow.
Johnson outside. Barnes outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. Pirtle with a screen on Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his 2nd foul, and he can't afford to pick up a 3rd.
Some changes for Minnesota. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williamson. Bam Adebayo comes in for Johnson. And Mike Conley subbed in for Morant. Connect with it. Covered by Barnes. Isaac outside. 5 on the clock. Jones. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The Spurs have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Curry against Ivy. Adebayo with a screen on Curry. Here's Ivy. And again, it's Minnesota.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's San Antonio up by 5. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. On the court right now for the Spurs. They've got Trey Jones. Warren is out there with Davis. Then it's Connect. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you got to also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Connect with it. He's covered by Thompson. Six to shoot. Pirtle, the pass to Davis. Off target from 3-point range. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Now here is Davis. A 24-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Inside, here's Morant. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. San Antonio leading. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Davis setting the pick for Warren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
He doesn't get the second one.
Well, I love T.J. Warren. The reason, guys, is he's proven to be a dependable scorer who's got good versatility, and he can play either forward position. So important in today's NBA.
Here's Williamson. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
And that one misses.
And you know what makes Zion so much fun is that I don't think there's a comp for him. The combination of power and skill, you throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
Jones against Morant. And here's Warren for three, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his fourth assist in this one. Timberwolves trail by 4. Williamson outside. Back to Morant. Nifty move. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Davis. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. So they take the lead. Morant's got 19 points.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And here's a look at some numbers for Jaden Ivey.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And the Spurs with possession here. Knocked loose. Richards with it. Now guarded by Fertile. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's Jones after the basket by Minnesota. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Johnson outside. It's Morant in the corner. Thompson, a screen on Warren. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Outside, Davis. Johnson against Warren. To the inside. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Pirtle.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Morant kicks to Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. T.J. Warren picks one up. And you talk about complementary pieces, Doris. Cam Johnson could fit on any team in the NBA.
And that is because, Kevin, he has got one of the most valuable skills in the game today. That's range shooting. He's got size and a quick release, and he just continues to grow on the defensive end.
Some changes for Minnesota. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Nick Richards. Barnes comes in for Williamson. And Ivey subbed in for Thompson. And both free throws good for Johnson.
You know what's interesting to me about Cam Johnson? He comes into the league with a reputation strictly as a sweet shooter. The fact is he's proven to be much more than that.
Now here's Sexton. He has 5. Minnesota with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson in the corner. Barnes outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. 4th, Ja Morant.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Spurs trail by 5. Isaac a screen on Johnson. From 18 feet away, after 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
Timberwolves passing it around. Ivey kicks to Johnson. Morant outside. Adebayo with a screen for Morant. Another miss by Minnesota. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Sexton against Barnes. Pass to Love. Over Morant. Love, no luck. Minnesota leading by 3. Morant outside. Johnson kicks to Morant. Adebayo with a screen on Curry. Kept alive. Barnes. Good D from Love.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Harrison Barnes. His last 10 games, he's averaging 10 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the potential of Jonathan Isaac is truly exciting. This guy is still a bit raw, but he has every tool to be successful, both offensively and defensively.
And both free throws good for Isaac.
And Isaac
really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10 forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Now here's Morant. 32 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
I love that he sacrificed his body over and over. His persistence of getting to the free throw line really paid off for them.
Just 2 to shoot. Morant with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Morant against Barnes. Adebayo with a screen for Morant. Looking for Sexton. He gets it there. Love in the post. Adebayo on him. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Boston Celtics. That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, Kevin Love has a championship to his credit. He was a one-time star who has really settled nicely into being a role player.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Davis comes in for Isaac, and it's Connect in for Seth Curry. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
In the corner, Ivy with it. Johnson outside. Pass to Morant. Adebayo with a screen on Davis. A 3 from Morant. Offensive rebound. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. Back to Morant. Misses the 3.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
You like seeing that from Colin Sexton. He's got to prove he's more than just a scorer.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Barnes passes to Johnson. Pass to Ivy. Shoots over Connect. A rebound by the Spurs. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on, and in part it was because of their rebound.
Davis on the follow. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Adebayo the screen. To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. Right side, Sexton. Johnson with the block.
Boy, how about Cameron Johnson not only contesting, but sending that shot back? That's nice.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Pirtle, he is checked in for the Spurs. Spurs passing it around. Davis against Barnes. Davis downhill. Outside for Sexton. Just 4 to shoot.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bam Adebayo.
The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And as you were saying, one of the better rebounders in the league. He just has that tireless work ethic that also motivates the rest of his teammates. The first free throw is good.
Well, Colin Sexton, I mean, great athleticism, unbelievable quickness, but there is an intensity that pours off this guy nightly that you have to admire.
And Sexton drops them both.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
Now here's Johnson. He has 7. Ivy finds Barnes. To end the run. And Pirtle pulls it down.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play. So Barnes will go to the free throw line. That one's on Morant. Hey, Doris, how has Scotty Barnes advanced his game since being named Rookie of the Year back in 2022?
Well, all the physical skills are there for him. Tremendous athlete, cross-positional defensively. I think what happens for young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer.
That's good from Barnes. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And how about a look now at the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA during the past month? 5th on the list, Scotty Barnes.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' game. I mean, they play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in our league.
Yeah, this is a very physical group of players, and all with a great nose for the ball. They don't shy away from getting down low and pounding the boards with the big guys. In fact, they just thrive on it.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Barnes kicks to Davis. Back to Barnes. Lets it go with a 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The 3. Sexton grabs the board.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And Adebayo sends it back. And Davis gets it to go.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Barnes against Morant. He takes it in. Oh.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Davis sets a screen. Sexton for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Morant. Here's Johnson, covered by Barnes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Boy, Cam Johnson puts that defender in a compromised position. Really good job creating the contact.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Johnson. Here's Sexton. 7 points in the game. Outside, Davis. 54 seconds left here in the second. And that's good from Sexton on the assist by Davis. And that's now 9 points for Colin Sexton. Timberwolves trail by 7. Morant, the bounce pass. Adebayo with the screen on Sexton. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Barnes outside. Pass to Davis. From downtown. The rebound by Ivy.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Johnson in the corner. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Adebayo finds Ivy. Morant against Davis. Morant passes to Ivy. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Now just a 2-point San Antonio lead. Here's Davis. And that one released in time, but no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
Certain to be a highlight of All-Star weekend. As we shift our focus now to the Spurs, it's a tight one after 2 quarters of play.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this, big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and didn't even know it. A poet.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. We've got Johnson. Thompson is out there with John Morant. Then there's Williamson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. So we can't get either to fall. As a junior college product, Dalton Knecht, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee, and there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Now, here's Johnson. And Thompson launches it from deep. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. San Antonio leading. Isaac up top, covered by Johnson. Davis dishes to Curry. Sexton for three, drops in the tray. Sexton's got 12.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
Morant surveying the D. Isaac against Williamson. Back to Johnson. From the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Sexton. Outside, Davis. Back to Sexton. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Sexton. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Thompson nails both of them. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Connect. And Connect slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Williamson. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson inside the line. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Davis against Morant. And Curry has it in the corner. Off target from outside.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Adebayo finds Johnson. Williamson against Curry. Williamson double teamed. Lets a floater go, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Thompson. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Zion Williamson.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Isaac outside. Sexton the pass to Isaac. Here's Davis. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Timberwolves trail by 3. Williamson kicks to Johnson. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Williamson with it. Guarded now by Sexton. 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
Shooting two.
That's good from Morant. Both free throws good from Morant.
And seems like he's regaining his focus. The form at the line tonight has not been as good for the most part.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 12. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
In order to space the floor effectively for his teammates, he has to finish that one, guys.
To the middle.
A moment now to see the numbers for Morant. He's been putting up 35 points per, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. A different look now for San Antonio. Pirtle, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Scotty Barnes comes in for Curry, and Trey Jones subbed in for Sexton. That one misses.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Nobody near Barnes. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Barnes has got 8 points.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Adebayo kicks to Williamson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for Minnesota. Fast break, here we go. Davis with it. He's picked up by Morant. It's good. Jones has got his second basket of the night. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Antonio.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And here is Pirtle, following Ja Morant's three. Johnson right side. And another three for Minnesota.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
San Antonio trailing here. Pass to connect. Jones sets the pick for connect. Back to Jones. Morant with the steal. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Pirtle with a screen on Morant. Down low to stop the run. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Such a finesse shot for some big. Zion's, though, staying composed and able to knock it down.
Davis kicks to Jones. There's the pick. Back to Davis. Takes the three. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Davis has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 8. Williamson from long range drills the three-pointer. Williamson's got 7.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Barnes against Johnson. Here's Jones. Plays it up and banks it in. Jones has got his third basket of the night.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
Timberwolves passing it around. From deep, Johnson, and Pirtle sends it back. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Thompson passes to Morant. Williamson with the screen for Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pirtle with the steal.
And Bam invites so much contact inside. That's how he earns that trip to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team. These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. Number 5 is Ja Morant.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
At the elbow, Jones. Davis with a screen on Morant. Jones with it. He's picked up by Morant.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Williamson. Morant left side. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Jones. He's got 7. Takes a shot at the elbow, and he hits the jump shot. Jones has got 9. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Adebayo. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Ivy's checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Conley in for Morant. Then for the Spurs, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Davis. Curry comes in for Connect. And it's Colin Sexton in for Jones. Bounce pass from Ivy. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Misses the chippy right there. And it's Barnes with the ball for San Antonio. They host the Clippers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter. And
this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. And it's tied up with that one. For Minnesota, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Inside, Richards passes to Conley. That one, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the inside, Williamson. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Williamson's got 8 here in the quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 14. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, for a player with Pirtle's size, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses. And he sinks the second.
Well, Jakob Poeltl, guys, may not be a stretch big, but what he does well is virtually everything else. He boards it. He plays incredible D, and he's a very good passer.
And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 7 points for Jaden Ivey. Pass to Poeltl. Back to Sexton. And the layup's good off the glass.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Ivey with it, guarded by Curry. Curry against Ivey. Williamson a screen on Sexton. Conley with the 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got his 6th rebound on the night. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, some way, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat. And it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
Now, here's Ivey. He's got 7 from past the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Ivey's got 10 points.
And if Ivey can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Sexton on the wing, over by Conley. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Clearly a foul.
First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Timberwolves leading by 3. Pass to Ivey. Williamson a screen on Sexton.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Barnes. 8 points for him. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Poeltl kicks to Barnes. Outside Curry. Sexton on the wing. 4 on the clock. Over Conley. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just 1 pass more?
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Seth Curry. Isaac out there with Warren. Then it's Jones. And it's Davis at the center position. Pass to Ivey. Now, here's Adebayo. Timberwolves passing it around. Lets it go from 14. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 32 points in the game. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Isaac. Now Davis. Over Williamson. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Curry. Davis has got 21.
A difficult shot for some bigs, but AD making it look easy.
Floats it up for Adebayo. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Warren. Outside Jones. Davis with a screen on Morant. Here's Jones. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. Morant with it. To Williamson. Morant against Jones. Minnesota again turning it over. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And here is Davis. Now Curry. The rebound by Ivy. Ivy's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williamson dishes to Ivy. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Back to Williamson. 5 on the clock. Williamson with a screen for Morant. That one's not going to go. And it's Davis with the ball for San Antonio. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Morant against Jones. Davis with a screen on Morant. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Anthony Davis.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Now here's Morant. And here is Williamson. Barnes passes to Adebayo. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his 1st foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Davis sets a screen. Here's Warren. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Well, T.J. Warren's frame and game perfectly suited for a finish on the interior.
Williamson kicks to Morant. They get the rebound. Adebayo. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Now here's Davis. Puts it up from 7. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Ivy against Curry. Williamson with the screen for Ivy. And there's the drive. Rebounded by the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Davis with a screen on Morant. On the wing, Jones. Guarded by Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the first one drops. Thompson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Spurs also with the sub. Sexton's checked in. And so Jones nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Ivy. Back to Adebayo. Over Davis. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Now here is Davis. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped. Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, just slicing his way to the rim. Just look at this kid, Ivy, go.
And the Spurs with possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Jones. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ivy. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Warren against Morant. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
A different look now for San Antonio. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Scotty Barnes comes in for Warren. And it's Connect in for Trey Jones.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Spurs. A 2-point game. Davis finds Sexton. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Connect gets it to go.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Now, here's Adebayo. With the crossover, and Poeltl sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Poeltl, that's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Pass to Adebayo. The tray. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Spurs have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Now here is Pirtle. Barnes outside. Barnes screen on Adebayo. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And when healthy, Davis remains an absolute force in this league on both sides of the ball.
The first one falls.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
And both free throws good for Davis. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Here's Connect, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Sexton with a screen on Ivy. It's Davis on the wing. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. Here's Connect. Ivy defending. And that's good from Sexton on the assist by Connect. And that's now 19 points for Colin Sexton. Over to the left wing. Barnes against Morant. Williamson with a screen for Morant. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
And San Antonio has possession. Sexton dishes to Pirtle. Pass to Connect. Barnes with it. To the paint. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis down low.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Minnesota making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here is Davis. Pass to Barnes. Now Davis. Guarded by Morant. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Morant against Barnes. The 15-footer, and that's good for 2. Morant's got 37.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Out to the right wing. Outside, Sexton. Davis with a screen on Morant. Sexton for 3. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Morant, and finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Pass to Davis. Over Williamson. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Johnson kicks to Thompson. Here's Morant. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Stepping up. Davis is a fantastic option late. You know with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Now here's Morant. Adebayo with the screen on Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
That's the first, and that gives them the lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Here's Davis. That's short off the rim. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them are falling. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it's San Antonio now. Sexton with the screen for Barnes. Connect with a wide-open look. Cans it from downtown. Connects. Got 11 points here in just the second half. And Morant's got the ball here for the Timberwolves. It's good!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sexton finds Davis. No good there. Good D by Williamson. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Adebayo with the screen on Barnes. Here's Morant. And rebounded by Connect.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. The Spurs making a switch here. Jones is checked in. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Morant against Jones. Davis in the corner. Here we go.
Goodness. Go get it, big fella. A basket they needed desperately, and Davis delivers in the clutch. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Ja. The bench was huge tonight. They came through. How big was their performance?
That just shows you that whoever's coming in the game, just be ready.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.